You guys, it's quiet. I'm in here in my family's home. They're at church. I'm obviously being a heathen and decided not to go, but I am ready in case we go out to lunch or whatever. So I'm just laughing. I'm going through a lot of my stuff though. There's lots of clothes and papers and all sorts of stuff that I have found, and I have moved quite a bit over the years, like from this apartment to this place to this house. Kind of did a little bit of that, a little bit of job jumping, a little bit of place jumping, you know, and yeah, I don't even know where some of this stuff came up from, to be honest. So let me know if you guys have run into that. But I always just kind of smile because the stuff that pops up, like the stuff that I really want to find, that I can't find it, it's lost, like I have no idea. And then little things like this pop up and I'm like, what? I cannot believe this is still here. Like this says 1991, obviously elementary school. I was born in 84, you guys, but, and I'm like, it just says my name in here. I'm like, what's in here? Clearly the teacher said nice work. I just am so amused by this because I love looking at my son's stuff. And then if I have anything like this from, you know, early grade school or whatever, I just love like showing it to him really quick. And just, he's like, wow, cool. I don't know if this was like a free book, like a free write, a free draw, but maybe they had prompts for us. Like if I had blank blank, I would blank blank, because it says, if I had a magic carpet, I would fly. You guys like that? That's me. Apparently that's my magic carpet, flying up. Shoot. I always wanted to fly. I had a lot of dreams that I was flying, and I remember a lot of times waking myself up, like bouncing in the bed, because I think my body was flying. And sometimes I would feel that sensation of like my stomach dropping or like about to land, and I would be like, whoa. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that. The next page says, my best friend and I like to play outside, but I wrote outside. This has got to be in the first or kindergarten or first grade, you guys. Maybe it was first grade, but I don't know. Really cute. I still like playing outside and on the playground, so look at that. This is hilarious. It's easy for me to do gymnastics. I misspelled that, but I knew how to spell gymnastics like spot on. I was much better at like harder word spelling than that doesn't make any sense. But I don't know why I wrote it's easy for me to do gymnastics. I think I wanted it to be easy, but I never took gymnastics. It was not easy for me. I think I just dreamed and wanted it to be, because I would do the dumbest stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. I'm still amazed I'm alive. Like I would do flips when I was swinging off my swing set, and just like, whether it was inside or outside, I'd be like, I'm gonna try a front handspring. I think I watched the Olympics sometimes, and I'd be like so inspired by the gymnastics. The gymnasts, you know what they're doing. I never took, because it's really dangerous. And I made myself fall so many times, you guys, and get the wind knocked out of me, thank God. A couple times it was really dangerous, like I almost missed something that could like slice me up. So that's good. When I grow up, I'm going to be a computer adult. Obviously, I got introduced to like old school computers at this age. Like, remember the old Apple computers, you guys? Like, they look hilarious to us now, but I'm like, clearly, if you're on a computer, you are doing some important work. So, whatever it was, I'm like, I'm gonna be a computer adult. I'm gonna be on a computer. Lord knows did I do so much work on the computer over the years, and it is not quite as fun as the time goes by as when you start out, right? When you're a kid, playing everything is like super fun, and like playing house. I like to hear mom and dad tell me that I can go to Six Flags. In case you guys don't know, Six Flags is an amusement park in certain cities and regions in our country, and Atlanta is maybe the most popular one. I'm not sure, but it's where I lived in my early childhood here. And I love how like I drew my dad, and then like I drew my dad without hair, just so you could see, even though he had hair, like he was the guy, me with the blonde, and then my mom with the brown hair, and like these big cross earrings dangling down, just to differentiate her and I again from the hair. right. That's just how I had to draw to make sure you knew who was who. I cannot believe I wrote this. This is so mean. I do not like cats. That is not true. That is false. I actually love cats. And I even helped a black stray cat when I was just slightly older and would sneak it in the house because I wasn't allowed to have a pet and my parents never knew. I'd sneak it in there, feed this cat. This cat was the sweetest stray cat you could have ever imagined. Like, I don't know. Maybe I charmed him or her. I want to see him or her. I think it was a girl because I really think she had kittens later, right after we left, because we heard from the people that bought our house. They were like from Japan, Japanese. This is what I'm being told secondhand. And then they decided to keep the cat that I had lured in as a stray cat. It was so nice, and the cat was hanging around, and they were like, "Thank you so much. Like, we love the house and we love the cat. We kept the cat." I was like, "How amazing is that?" So I really don't know why I would write I don't like cats. The only thing I can think of is my sister was scratched by a cat when she was really young. So this might have been like a protective measure of a statement. Like, I don't like them because my sister's scared of them or doesn't like them because she got scratched. That's the only thing I can figure out up here. This is kind of sad. The next one says, I am proud when, and then there's nothing. So maybe I couldn't decide. Maybe here we go. I am frustrated when blank. So it's kind of nice the teacher wrote nice work and she didn't even write, like, you didn't freaking finish some of the pages. Oh, and then I picked it up. My favorite sport is soccer. I did misspell soccer here, like socks and then ER. I don't even think I had played soccer yet. I remember playing it just one season when I was like 9 when we moved here to Florida. So maybe that was in preparation mentally, like I want to play soccer, and so maybe I should state it's my favorite sport because it's super cool. I am mad, and then I couldn't even write when, W. I am mad at W. I don't think frustrated, mad, I'm proud. I don't think I could fully verbalize or understand any of those things at this age. It was easier for me to, I think I had suppressed or like was lost with some of these emotions and like saying I'm proud or I'm frustrated or mad. I had no recollection of that. I think I just kind of got lost in my own little world and was like playing stuff and picking out stuff to try that I liked or didn't like. So God knows, I don't know. I am scared when a monster is in my house. Well, who wouldn't be? Clearly, is this the house or the bed? That's me, and then this is me trying to start to draw a monster, and I stopped, just like a head with 2 eyes and a dot mouth. So I don't know what that is. I am sad when my grandfather died, but it says my grandfather did. It almost looks like a German. But guess what, guys? I never even met my grandfathers because they died before I was born. So maybe, and that's me crying and like obviously a piece of furniture. I don't know. Like, I think I was sad that I never got to meet them. And I'm like, that's sad that they died. But I never cried about it that I recall. But here I am crying. Because when someone dies and you miss them, you're supposed to cry, right? So that was kind of fun. Here's another one. I think this is fun. I love looking at anybody's like kid stuff that they wrote. What's that show? Kids Say the Darndest Things and blah, blah. I love it. Kids are so honest and unfiltered, and that's how I try to live I hope I'm living my life now for the most part. Just healing the inner child, and it's really healing looking back and looking at my childhood writings and drawings, and it's very interesting. It helped me along my healing journey kind of see like the parts of me and that were there all along, and then go, wait, why would I say that? Or that doesn't even make sense. So it's really interesting how even as children we learn to reframe and rethink and re-say things to make sense out of our world, not of our life. It's weird, but it's very interesting to me. I wrote Crystal's poems. This was in the 1st grade or second or something, because I'm writing way better. Like, I obviously learned cursive. This has got to be 2nd grade because I think we did cursive in the 2nd grade. But I wrote about my 1st grade teacher here, so maybe it was reflecting. But you guys can see all the cursive. it's better than the cursive than I have now as an adult. So isn't that amazing? Crystal's poems. I wrote moving. I'm going to Florida. It will be lots of fun. We will all play together in the summer sun. Behind the back porch, there will be a pool. It's so beautiful. It will make you drool. And guess what? I'll have my own bathroom. My sister will not be able to come in. If she does, vavoom. Oh, that's supposed to rhyme with bathroom. Vavoom. Which is not true, because actually when we were in here, she stayed in her bathroom, and then I missed her so much, and I was trying to be around her so much, I would go in her, and she'd be like, you have your own bathroom. What are you doing? And I would just want to be around her. So there goes that. I think it's great. Everyone's talking about the move. I guess my grandmother will just have to be smooth. What? Oh, because we were moving another state over, so it was going to be even harder to see her, because she lived in South Carolina, we lived in Georgia, and then we're moving to Florida. That's probably... Okay. And then I wrote Miss Waith. This was my first grade teacher. I remember exactly what she looked like, exactly, you know, how she was, and she could be in a great mood and everything's going great, and so like, and then if something took a wrong turn, dude, she like turned into a different person, and like, no, like I did not want to piss her off. Like I was like, somebody please don't make her mad. But I wrote Miss Waith. Sometimes she can be really nice. At other times, she can really slice dice. She has a dress that looks like limes. Sometimes her class is real hard, and if we don't get our work done, she's on guard. Her voice is like a gun. Oh my god, I see what I did. I rhymed the first and the third line, and then also the second and the fourth, like, so it's like off a beat, or okay, but like you can tell the one rhyme, but then the other one you're like, does that rhyme? And it does. It just doesn't sound like on a rhythm, on a beat. Okay. The next one is called I Hope. I'm not even prefacing this, you guys. I'm just reading it. I don't even know what I said. I hope we get to go to Ashley's house. That was my cousin that I grew up playing with, and we were very close in age. I hope we get to go to Ashley's house. I hope we don't have a fight. At the present time, it would not be a pretty sight. Yeah, we were either playing and getting along totally, or if there was something that pissed her off. It was never me. It was always on her side. I don't know. Like, she was dramatic and she had a lot of emotions going on. I did too, but I tend to like be more people pleasing and suppress that, and she tended to like act it out more. So there you go. Their house is on one level. Their backyard is really big. This is what Aunt Rose loves. She's got a fig. She's got a fig, but it's a fig tree. So I just had to rhyme it to big, but she's got a fig tree. And she would make like fig jelly, fig jam, and like give it to us in jars to take home. And it was really good. I was like, wow, it's really cool. I will leave you with that. And please share if you guys have any cool kid drawings of yours or kid writings, poems. I love them, so please share.